Salut tout le monde, bienvenue dans cette nouvelle vidéo. On va continuer à trouer du truand. Ouais, je suis content de ma formule. On va continuer donc à trouver du truand dans Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Et on va pas perdre de temps, on va y aller direct. Nouvel épisode donc, dans cette histoire rocambolesque racontée par notre héros que l'on incarne, dont j'ai oublié le nom, Silas quelque chose je crois. Bref, c'est très particulier dans la scénarisation, vous allez le voir, parce que tout peut changer à n'importe quel moment. Enfin, bref, chacun raconte sa propre histoire, et puis nous on la joue, c'est assez drôle. Bref, trêve de bavardage, allons-y.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado. Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down. Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Secret, 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 secret. Non, pas secret, tant pis. Ah bah là peut-être. Oui, secret. Ouais, je suis content. Voilà, un toc, il est content. Il en faut pas beaucoup. Il en faut pas beaucoup. Alors. Voilà, c'est par là, vous pensez? Non, c'est pas par là. Oh, j'ai un point. J'ai un point. Toutes les balles tirent en concentration infligent 50% de dégâts en plus. Allez, zou. Ok, et donc?
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
Mais je viens pas de le faire, ça.
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Le pont construit avec des bois même pas traités, tu sais. Ok, pas de souci. Ouh. Oh, je sens que ça va être la misère, ça.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the Wild Bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children.
85
Though
gamins.
some say
Oh.
it was only 5.
Bon, bah, allons-y. Hop là.
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
Et j'aime pas trop ça. Ouh ouais, oh là je l'ai. Je l'avais pas l'autre jour, mais là je l'ai. Le sentiment de vertige. Oh, 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 oh.
I had to tread carefully.
Voilà, déconcentré.
Otherwise I could, well, die.
Déconcentré. Ça, c'est un truc qui est assez dingue.
I hope you
Hop,
understand
purée.
how badly my adventure might have ended had I not been as careful as hell.
Quand j'étais gamin, j'avais aucun problème avec le vide. J'ai même fait le con. On est monté sur des ponts avec un pote par le bas. Et les potes s'étaient retrouvés coincés, et moi pas du tout, rien à foutre. Aujourd'hui, mais en vrai, je peux même pas monter à 10 mètres sans me sentir mal. Ne me demandez pas pourquoi. La vieillesse, on va dire ça comme ça.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. And I made it a point to remove any dynamite that
Il
I
suffit de
came
couper
across.
la mèche en fait. Hein.
Like I said, I made it a point to remove that dynamite. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my
You blow us
attention.
up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
C'est n'importe quoi. Hop là. Ranger gravé, je le veux. Ok.
You ain't seen the last one. Looks like pissing me off.
Ah mais non, si je le rate.
I'm dead. So are you.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
Allez, je m'y attendais.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Voilà, efficace, propre,
So
net.
that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress.
Voilà, ça c'est fait.
Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Purée, Purée, je l'ai touché plein de fois là. Oh, mais les balles qui passent pas, a priori. Ouah, ça c'est bon ça. Ah, j'ai plus de munitions. Ça c'est gênant.
Give it up now, and I'll let you go. That was too damn close. Are you some kind of maniac?
So I
Whoa,
proceeded
whoa, whoa, whoa,
onward
whoa, whoa.
and realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Fusil à canon scié. 6 balles, ouais, pourquoi pas. Alors, non seulement c'est un labyrinthe, mais en plus ça change tout le temps. Genre, je suis déjà passé par là. Non, pas secret, pas secret. Je suis déjà passé par là. C'est quoi ce délire? Mais, je tourne en rond. Je tourne en rond. Oh non.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me.
Hop, 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 hop. Je me suis coincé tout seul. C'est quoi ce délire là? Non, sérieux? Ah, la panique. Non, je suis coincé. Fallait pas tomber. Allez, zou.
It's truly amazing I've made it this far in life, considering how many times I've danced with death.
Flûte alors.
It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge.
Oh là
Well, it
là
was
là là.
a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed!
Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
These crazy curry ass me!
Nuttier than a damn fruitcake. Kill that!
Mhm.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Ah ouais, là, je sais pas comment on peut faire. Kid Curry. Mhm.
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Already? This is the last mistake you'll ever make. What are you? Yellow? You can't beat me.
Aïe, 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 aïe. Je pensais avoir le temps de me protéger dans le bord du pont. Ou du tunnel, si vous préférez.
Feels like a kill you. Get out here. It's not fair. You know who I am? Stupid contraption. Yeah. For you to lay down and die.
Aïe. Ah, j'ai cru que j'étais protégé là.
Get out of here, you coward! Last mistake you'll ever make. Show yourself, you coward! It's not fair! Ready to be like this, cocksucker! Move it, boys! Stand still so I can kill you! I think he's scared! You know who I am? Are you kidding me? That's the last mistake you'll ever make. Enough? Ah! You can't beat me. Come on, come on, come on! Time for you to lay down and die. Damn! Stand still so I can kill you. Yeah! Get you that enough, huh? It's not fair! You know who I am? This is the last mistake you'll ever make. You can't beat me. Beat that bastard! Give me a hand here, goddammit!
Gonna cut you and make you bleed.
Time for you to lay down.
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
Allez, on va se le faire.
As fast as he was, I was just a bit faster.
Malgré mon vieil âge, hein, c'est
And
ça.
as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Oh l'enfoiré. Je m'y attendais pas, moi j'étais en mode pépère. En mode cinématique quoi.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Mais vas-y, bouge. Allez.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Mais... Eh, je vous jure, je bouge, hein, Ça me... perturbe là. J'ai l'impression que mon clavier répond pas.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Voilà.
Those were his last words.
Bien joué. Ouais, moyen. 58% de précision, genre, ouais, moyen. Ouais, j'ai trouvé que un secret. Qu'une seule pépite de vérité.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Yes, Jesse James.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Encore des trains là? Bah c'est parti.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this
Heureusement que ça
Jim.
pas visé, hein, honnêtement. Secret. Secret. Et enfin. Non. Un secret, mais bon. C'est mieux que rien. Des munitions. Voilà. Secret.
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Il dit qu'il pouvait arrêter les trains d'un simple regard. Ah ouais.
They hopped a freight train having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train. The James' younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James'
that...
younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell? Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Normal, au bout d'un moment.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
C'est possible.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
Voilà,
I
ça
don't
tourne encore en
agree.
boucle.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Huh? Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!" Damn Pinkertons! Now, I never worked for that limey cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins.
Oups. Je sais plus comment on fait le... Ah oui, d'accord. Le coup.
Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
I bet you are.
Merde.
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious. I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
Oh, c'est pas vrai. Ah, il est vraiment nul ce film.
I wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train. Or the bastard I was after. Jesse hired a damn army after Northfield. Guess he didn't want to be outgunned like that ever again. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Well, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Oh, flûte. Allez, ce coup-ci c'est la bonne.
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Well, seems like you run into a lot
Oh
of them.
mais qu'est-ce que tu veux faire là? Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire?
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Well, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Hop, attendez. J'ai un point de... Direct, un nouveau niveau. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Plus de concentration en bout portant, le combat rapproché, il n'y a que ça de vrai. Explosion plus grande, vous devenez un expert des explosifs. Chaque détonation que vous déclenchez est 25% plus grande et plus puissante que la normale. Ça m'intéresse.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
On manque dans le jeu qu'il y a un petit peu de cheveux.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day. It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train. I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't
Voilà,
kill Jesse
propre
James.
du premier coup,
Just
nickel.
wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Alors, 45% de précision. Oh là là là. Oh, bah, je vais m'arrêter là, je crois, pour aujourd'hui. Ça fait des petites vidéos courtes, mais en même temps, c'est hyper... Les petites sessions de duel, là, sont super stressantes, en fait. Non, ouais, je vais faire ça. Je vais m'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. J'ai un gros week-end, en plus. Il faut que je me couche tôt, il faut que je mange bien. Bref. J'espère que ça vous aura plu. Comme d'habitude, moi, je vous dis à la prochaine. Je vous fais plein de gros bisous. Et puis, bah ouais, à très bientôt. Ciao.